In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on April 14, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Atlanta Braves versus Kansas City Royals. It's the start of an interleague series on the diamond between a pair of teams looking to gain ground in their respective divisions in the Midwest. The Atlanta Braves are on the road as they play the opening game of a 3-game series with the Kansas City Royals Friday night. Atlanta earned a 3-game sweep of the Reds at home as they picked up a 5-4 victory in the series finale Wednesday. Kansas City salvaged the finale of their 3-game road set with the Rangers as they picked up a 10-1 win on Wednesday in their previous game. The Royals took the season series the last time these teams met in 2019. 3-1, though they split a 2-game set at Kauffman Stadium in the most recent series September 24th and 25th, 2019. Atlanta is 5-1 in their last 6 road games and 38-14 in their last 52 games following a win, while the over is 4-0 in their last 4 games overall. Kansas City is 4-11 in their last 15 games overall and 3-10 in their last 13 Friday games, while the under is 3-0-1 in their last 4 games following an off day. Even though we saw the Royals bats come alive in their recent matchup with the Rangers, I'm not convinced that this offense has taken a turn for the better. They're still the second worst offense in the league, sitting at 29th in both team average and OPS. Things won't get much easier as they're running into veteran pitcher Charlie Morton Friday night. The current roster, although skewed due to a 1-24 performance from Jackie Bradley Jr., is just 6-45 against Morton in his career. That includes key players of Salvador Perez and Franmil Reyes being a combined 0-7. While the Braves are nursing a couple of injuries, I expect them to do enough to collect the win Friday night in Kansas City. Look for the big guns at the top of the order to carry the team, while the elite pitching staff of Atlanta excels on the other end. Don't get me wrong, I think that Brady Singer is the best starter the Royals have, but he's given up a lot of hard contact this season, and the Braves are rolling along right now, especially on the road where they've played well up to this point. I just can't trust Kansas City's inconsistent offense, and I think the Braves take advantage and snag a victory here. So the Atlanta Braves money line is our full game side pick. Atlanta entered Thursday having seen the over post a 7-6 mark in their 13 games on the year. The Braves are 11th in the majors in runs per game with 4.85 runs per contest, and that number jumps to 5.33 runs per game on the road this season. Atlanta's average total on the year is 8.93 runs per contest, a number that slips down to 7.67 runs per contest as the road team this season. Kansas City entered Thursday having seen the over post a 7-6 mark in their 9 games on the season. The Royals are 28th in the majors in runs per game as they put up an average of 3.38 runs a night this season. That number drops to a paltry 2.43 run per game average at home on the year. Kansas City has seen an average total of 7.84 runs per game this season, a number that falls to 6.57 runs per game at home this season. The Braves put up their share of runs, but the Royals have sputtered at producing at home. This total is a little too high. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Pittsburgh Pirates versus St. Louis Cardinals. This Friday night matchup features Game 2 of the 4-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates traveling to take on the St. Louis Cardinals at home. The Pirates took Game 1 of the series in a 5-0 win last night, so the Cardinals will be looking to even up the series in their game tonight. The Pirates are 17-36 in their last 53 in Game 2 of a series and 63-141 in their last 204 road games. Pittsburgh is 18-42 in their last 60 Friday games. Meanwhile, the Cardinals are 41-19 in their last 60 in Game 2 of a series and 2-6 in their last 8 at home versus a right-handed starter. The under is 4-1 in St. Louis last 5 in Game 2 of a series. This is the second game of the series, and the Cardinals got popped in the mouth last night with a 5-0 loss in Game 1. With that being the situation, and the Cardinals playing at home, I expect us to see a bounce-back game here in Game 2. The Cardinals are starting Jake Woodford, who has struggled to start the season with than 0-2 record, but he should be more than capable of throwing some solid innings against a below-average Pirates lineup fresh off the Wendell Cruz injury. The Pirates are also starting Johan Oviedo, who is not much better than Jake Woodford, and is facing a much more imposing lineup as the Cardinals have a couple of big hitters scattered throughout their lineup. The odds of the Cardinals getting shut out again are very low, and I believe we will see quite the opposite with them hanging up a considerable amount of runs in Game 2. When these teams have faced off in the past, the Pirates are 3-8 in their past 11 meetings in St. Louis and are 19-41 in their past 60 meetings overall, making me confident in taking the Cardinals to win this game. So the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. The Pirates are averaging 4.25 runs per game and 3.65 runs per game on the road. They average 5 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Cardinals. With St. Louis giving up 4.5 runs per game at home, the Pirates will hit their average in this game. The Cardinals are averaging 4.67 runs per game and 4.83 runs per game at home. They average 4.33 runs per game in their last 3 games against the Pirates. With Pittsburgh giving up 6.33 runs per game in their last 3 games, the Cardinals will score enough runs to push the score over the total. The Cardinals and Pirates played over the total in 5 of their last 7 meetings. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. New York Mets versus Oakland Athletics. It's the start of an interleague series on the diamond as teams from opposite coasts collide in O-Town. The New York Mets open up a 3-game series on the road as they do battle with the Oakland A's Friday night. New York won the rubber game of their 3-game series at home with the Padres as they prevailed 5-2 Wednesday in their most recent game. Oakland closed out a 4-game series on the road with the Orioles in Charm City Thursday afternoon hoping for a split. The A's took an 8-4 win in the 3rd game of the series Wednesday night. In the most recent season series between the teams, the Mets took 2 of 3 on the road September 23rd and 25th, 2022. The Mets are 3-7 in their last 10 road games and 2-6 in their last 8 games following a win. The Athletics are 1-4 in their last 5 home games and 22-46 in their last 68 overall. The under is 4-1 in Mets' last 5 overall. The over is 8-1 in Athletics' last 10 overall. The Mets are 5-2 in the last 7 meetings. Through 2 starts, both against the Miami Marlins, Kodai Senga has shown flashes of brilliance and just why he was so sought after in free agency. 14 strikeouts in 11.1 innings of work and a 52% ground ball rate have helped to alleviate the 6 issued walks, his largest concern. Senga features a 4-seam fastball that averages a shade under 97 mph, but his patented ghost forkball is what makes him so unique. That offering has been thrown on 23.6% of his pitches while batters are whiffing on it 60% of the time with a .49 xSLG. Even with Miami seeing him in back-to-back starts, they were unable to figure out his arsenal, and Oakland's inconsistent offense may be in trouble their first time seeing him. The Mets also had the day off yesterday, so their bullpen should be fully rested and ready to relieve Senga when he exits. James Kaprielian has never fully put things together at the major league level. His advanced metrics from last season were unimpressive, and to begin this year he has again been hit hard. His 2 starts against the Guardians and Rays resulted in 12 earned runs with 4 home runs and 19 base runners and 9.2 IP. His velocity is noticeably down from last season and his sinker usage is inexplicably up with batters crushing that pitch. He is a massive fly ball pitcher with a career FB percentage 8.3% higher than league average. The Athletics bullpen had to cover 5.2 innings on Thursday against Baltimore after Adam Oller exited early. They have been an often utilized bullpen with only 1 starter surpassing 5 full innings this season. New York has been lackluster offensively to start the year, but each of their wins have come by multiple runs including both of Senga's starts. Oakland pitching should be the remedy the New York bats need to get going, so the New York Mets money line is our full game side pick. New York goes into this game with the over holding a 6-6-1 mark this season. They are ranked 4th in the majors with 4.77 runs per game on the year. The Mets are tied for 24th in runs per game on the road as they put up 3.92 runs a contest to this point of the year. Their average total entering Friday night is 7.92 runs per contest, and that climbs slightly to 8.15 runs per game on the road. Oakland heads into this action having seen the over post a 9-3-1 mark in their first 13 games of the year as they blew past the total Thursday by the 4th inning. The A's are 27th in the majors as they put up an average of 3.67 runs per game on the year. Oakland is 30th in runs allowed per contest as they have given up 7.75 runs per game this season, giving them an average total of 11.42 runs per game on the year. With the A's giving up runs by the truckload, it's hard to see that changing here. Look for this game to wind wind up going past the total. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.